Hey everybody, it's Bean and Bagel. We are a married couple from the Midwest. I'm from Minnesota, Greg is from Michigan, and thanks for joining us today because it's a very special video. Greg has taken me to something that he grew up on. It was big in the 80s and 90s. We are at Hot Now in Sturgis, Michigan. And at one point they had 150 locations throughout the US of Hot Now. But sadly they're down to one. So we are at the last remaining Hot Now on Earth. So I've never had Hot Now, and Greg hasn't had it for like 30 years. But this last remaining location actually has really good reviews on Google. They have like 4.5 stars, which I think is pretty impressive for like any fast food joint to have 4.5 stars. So we're gonna try it out here. So I've got a little cheeseburger to start.
Hot Now has been, I don't know, pretty good nostalgia for me, seeing it again after 30 some years. But it was a place that I have memories with my brother, and it was back in the day when you're young and you don't have a car and all you have is your bike, and that's the only means of transportation other than your feet. As a kid, when you're hungry and sometimes you gotta fend for yourself, or if you're looking for something cheap because you know, we had single parent home, we would get like 10 hamburgers for $5. And that probably sounds like unheard of today, but we would actually ride our bikes through the drive-through, order the hamburgers. They were nice enough to give them to us and allow us to give them our money. And yeah, we would just go on our way and we'd devour 10 hamburgers probably within one sitting. And but this is what the hamburger looks like. So we just got the basic things that they have on their menu: cheeseburger and hamburger. We're not going to talk about the hamburger too much because we figured most people would probably eat a cheeseburger or something else that might be on their menu that is full of variety, by the way. In the era of COVID that we all just recently went through not too long ago, you know, they were already ahead of the game in a sense of you're only doing a drive-through. There is no sit down, there's no going in. So people that weren't used to that back in the day, you know, it was kind of a unique concept in a way, and it was also hot. And now they actually lived up to that name. I don't remember it being cold and later. So yeah, whereas fast food today has almost become like soon food. You'll get it soon, not fast. So, but anyway, long story short, some nostalgia there for me.
Definitely. So as far as taste wise, you know, my expectations, just because of the name Hot Now, I mean, I'm not expecting like super gourmet burger or anything, but I think the flavor was decent. You know, I taste the meat and the cheese and all the components. The bun was nice and soft.
I like the way that you can taste all the ingredients. You get the pickle, you get the ketchup, you get the mustard, you get the cheese. I do think it's an elevated version to McDonald's, and I'm not just saying that for the nostalgia's sake, because I have nostalgia with McDonald's too. I think it's a better burger than your typical fast food, just cheeseburger wise, but it's by no means, I mean, you can see how small and flat it is. So it's by no means like, you know, some restaurant quality Gordon Ramsay style MasterChef dish. Does it live up to the memory 30 years later? I would say absolutely it lives up to the memory 30 years later. I almost ate the whole thing, and the only reason I didn't was because I was saving some for Hope.
So sweet.
Yeah, I'm actually glad to see that a place like this that only has one left has like 4.5 stars, and it's not just because, oh, they fell off the face of the earth because it sucks. It's actually still good.
It's fun to try something that like someone else that you care about like is like a fond memory for them, and just see like how it lives up. In my opinion, you know, I think it's a try it if you're going through Michigan. It's definitely worth checking out. And so I think it's cool to try. Like, it might be new to you, but it's like a new old kind of a thing, you know? So you're trying something that's kind of old and seeing, you know, how things have evolved too. But they actually have a lot of stuff on their menu too that, you know, we just really stuck with the basics today, but they have like cheesy taters and they have fish and chips. They have all kinds of different stuff on their menu. I think they have like an olive burger that's pretty popular.
I would say it's definitely a try it, just because it reminds me of kind of like that Blockbuster feel. If you're the type of person that you had nostalgia with the place, or if you're just interested in things unique that you've never had before, and you like to travel and you like to go to new places and try new things, especially if they're the only one left on Earth, then I would definitely give it a try it for that reason. And the food, in my opinion, you won't be disappointed either. You just have to have that expectation that it's fast food, it's hot, it's now. It's not going to be some gourmet restaurant, but it'll be good food when you get it. So that's our video. Thanks for joining us. We hope you guys have a fantastic day, and thanks for riding down memory lane with us, and we wish you well.
Thanks, Hot Now, for giving us a little bumper sticker back there. See you guys. Bye.